Hello once again, gamers. Cruznik back with more Final Fantasy XIV and the Path of the Astrologian. When we last left off in the Astrologian storyline, we discovered that Jannequinard's uncle, well, he was just a pawn in a much grander scheme by Charlian. And it's because of old Charlian that, well, we've been hampered at every turn. But I'm sure there's more to it than that. But, we'll see what happens in this next quest. We're going to get right down to it and do the level 52 quest, Empty Nest, where we learn gravity. Yay! I have good news and bad news. The good news is preparations for the symposium on Charlian astrology have been progressing smoothly, as we have expectedly encountered very little resistance from the vault. They have even gone to the trouble of securing us a spacious venue for the event. The bad news is the spacious venue in question lies in Falcon's Nest. Lest you wonder, I speak of the same frigid building site in the middle of nowhere that you will doubtless have heard so many good things about. Yes, my friend, that Falcon's Nest. Yet, I suppose this may be a blessing in disguise. I'm just not certain what that blessing may be. Perhaps we should all make for the hamlet and see. Alright, let's hit the Falcon's Nest. That venerable den of ice and snow. Well, here we are. Alright, let's speak with Jannequinard, whose garments is clipping through his legs. Greetings, Chris. It appears that not only is our symposium to be held in a tiny hamlet miles away from civilization, crawling with people who cannot even spell astrology, let alone grasp how it works, but that no one in the whole town has even been informed of our arrival. The three of us have been spending the last bell speaking with whomever will listen, inviting them to attend the event so at least we won't be speaking to an empty forum. Oh, worry not, my friend. We have saved the Northern District just for you. Wink. He winks at me like how am I supposed to frickin' do this? Everyone here is either frickin' It's mostly day laborers here. You're not gonna find an astrologian in the bunch. Charlian astrology, eh? You're a heretic? Because you're talking like one. There's only one kind of astrology in Ishgard, and it ain't the heathen kind. Considering as you are an unbeliever, I suppose the knights might allow you to yap and yammer, but cause too much commotion, and you'll be disappeared like that other lad. Now, when was that? Bloody heretics. An outrider, and its wounds look deep. Is there a cutter nearby? Please, I have 5 children. Expected benefit, huh? No, that's Helios. What is this sorcery? My cuts, they knit themselves. Are you a healer, adventurer? If so, I have another request for you. There were others in my scouting party. We were all wounded, some of us more gravely than others. I fear that my fellow knights may be in grave danger. Would you seek them out and tend to them as you did me? I will report to Sir Redwald, but I fear that by the time he can muster reinforcements, several men will have perished. But well, he traveled this far. I'm gonna give it a quick second just to refresh my memory on nocturnal and diurnal sec increases. Alright, for this one I need nocturnal sect, definitely. Yeah, I'm not gonna need the bowl really too much, so... Bye-bye. Whoops, wrong thing. How did you... It is as if I was never dealt a single wound. What manner of magics do you wield, friend? Astromancy. But I thought the stars served only to grant us insight into the Horde's movements. Why are there not more astrologians in the field? You and your companions are in Falcon's Nest to discuss that very topic. Perhaps I can persuade others in the garrison to attend. Now, I must hurry back to the hamlet. My captain will want a full report of the day's happenings. And that's how you can... And that's how you convince people, ladies and gents. Here we are. Where have you been? When you did not return, we visited the northern gates and found the area astir with night activity. You left the hamlet to aid wounded scouts. You could have been killed, or eaten, or killed then eaten, or eaten then killed. What is this? You say your display of astromancy has impressed the knights into attending our event. This may work to our advantage. If the knights begin clamoring for astrologians to be assigned to their ranks, then the scene may just listen. Let us find these good men and inform them that the symposium is about to commence. Something tells me this is where it doesn't end well. Just a gut feeling. Those horrible busted balls. Not a single person came. I told you this was a terrible plan. Use the confusion from the jam-packed symposium to approach the target, she says. You'll have her out of the hamlet before her companions even know she's gone, she says. Even a blind babe could have seen that no one would gather her for a talk on astrology in the middle of a sweat-heaving... Ah, the astrologian attended to my wounds. As you can see, both me and my fellow knight made swift recoveries. Thanks to your wonderful magic, of course. Reinforcements from the garrison never arrived. Reinforcement... Oh, yes, I spoke with, said Red Wolf myself. Perhaps he felt there was no need for reinforcements after I, convinced him what an able healer you were. Yes, that is it. That is most certainly the reason. Yes. And as much as we would like to attend, the captain has already assigned us to another mission. I apologize to you and your companions. Perhaps we can make, the next symposium. Carry on, then. Yeah, that wasn't suspicious at all. Well, that is that then. The vault wins. Do not think of it as such, Lady Leveva. It is but one hurdle we must leap. The vault wants us to stop and turn around, and they will continue placing hurdles before us until we do. But we cannot let that discourage us. We must carry on until we reach our destination, or they run out of hurdles. Ha! You cry over hurdles. You know not how lucky you were. Did you come for the symposium? No. I wouldn't let anyone see me at that gathering. I'd be branded a heretic and sent to witch drop. Or worse, they'd just slit my throat and toss me out to the beasts. Like as they did that other astrologian from the old world. The other astrologian? When was this? When you reach my age, all the summers melt together. My hair still had color, so it must have been at least a score, mayhap more. There was an astrologian who was... But it was long ago. It could not have been anyone you knew. We cannot dwell on the past. We must needs find a way to interpret the cards we have been dealt, so that they might benefit the present are present.
No. It could not have been anyone I knew. I never had the chance to. You are right, Jannequinard. We mustn't let the vault, or bandits, or closed minds prevent us from achieving what we came here for. The stars will point the way.
Yeah, that would have been a lot more meaningful had it not been, if it wasn't a raging blizzard outside. And we will help the people of Ishgard see that as well. Alright. Let's head back to the Athenaeum Astrologicum. Alright, let's speak with Jannequinard. Lady Leveva did not take the old man's recollection of the slain Astrologian well at all. I understand that hearing of a fellow colleague's death might unnerve someone, but you would think she had lost her father. Oh, Jannequinard, what have you done? I will not live down this offense. You see, the Astrologian of whom the old man spoke, it so happens that I knew him well. His name was Rufin, and he was my friend and confidant when I studied in Charlian. My only friend. He followed me back to Ishgard when my stay in the city-state was complete. His dream was to rekindle interest in the forgotten techniques which gave rise to Ishgardian astrology. But this was a time when the Holy See was even more opposed to foreign ideas than they are now. That evening I discovered him bleeding at his bureau. It was one of the saddest in my life. But even at the hour of his death, Rufin remained strong, and he made me promise that I would not let his dream fade because of the closed-minded. Sometimes the mere gravity of a situation can harm a person more than a blade itself. If we can learn to wield that gravity so that it may benefit us, perhaps then the healing can begin. What a coincidence! With that, we've completed the level 52 quest and earned the ability Gravity. From what I hear, Gravity is one of the most powerful spells in an Astrologian's repertoire. Let's show it off at Mist. Alright. Oh yeah, you basically just spam this. Well, now that we have that, we've got a little bit more to the combat arsenal. Now, I didn't really pay attention to the actual attack. Deals unexpected damage. Okay, so it's our AoE attack. Great! Finally. Alright. With that being said, that concludes this episode of Cruising's Purgatory. When next we meet, we will complete the level 54 Astrologian quest. But until then, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, hit the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode of Path of the Astrologian, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruising X signing out.